Meet the Twizy, Europe's cheapest electric vehicle.
Whilst it looks like a space-age fantasy, it is already on sale and costs from £7,000. But is it as groundbreaking as it looks?
It's got 2 tandem-mounted seats, a 17-horsepower electric motor, and is designed to make mincemeat of city traffic. To find out if this little bug is the future, I'm going to live with it for a whole week, keeping a video diary.
Hello, Mum.
You really have to be decisive on that throttle because the pickup isn't that quick.
It's so eerie that there's no noise. Everything around you is so loud. When the cars go by, it's like thunder.
The Twizy doesn't have any side windows. In fact, even some doors will cost £545 extra.
You just hear so much. The other day, I heard a couple rowing in their car. I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to wind the window up so I could block it out, but I couldn't. I had to sit there and listen to them going... Oh, I'm right behind a bus now, and that diesel is coming straight in.
My next problem? Size. At just 140 centimetres wide, the Twizy feels like a fly being swatted by bigger traffic.
Oh, pulling up alongside this bus, I feel so tiny.
Safety is a big issue for me, so I would never take my child in that car.
I feel about as big as a bus wheel.
However, there is an upside to such tiddly dimensions.
Oh, superb.
The Twizy doesn't have power steering, but as it weighs just 475 kilograms, parking is easy. Its chassis is tuned by Renault Sport, makers of our favourite hot hatches. However, it's not one of their better efforts.
It does crash a bit over the road imperfections.
Most electric cars are expensive because of the cost of their batteries. The Twizy is cheap because you just rent the battery for about £45 a month. They have a range of 60 miles and take 3.5 hours to recharge at a cost of £1, assuming you can find a plug.
Can you believe it? This block of flats, 5 years old, and there are no plugs visible. That's incredible.
Easy, I thought. I'll just head to one of London's 650 electric car charging points.
Oh, there it is. Now then.
There was obviously a glitch.
Tag not found.
Either with my account card or the charging terminal.
Well, what I would normally do is just open up this flap, pull out the old 3-point plug, and away we go. But this highlights a really big issue because if for some reason this is not working, I might not have the time or even the battery power left to go around and find another meter.
Still, at least it wasn't raining.
Well, I've got water coming in over the tops of my doors. I've got a handbag down here that's getting wet. Instinctively, I'm going for the window because I need to wind it up, but there's nothing there. The edge of my seat is definitely damp.
I can see this car working well in sort of Nice or Saint-Tropez, somewhere like that where they do have half-decent weather. And I have sort of a romantic image of you driving along with a fella in the back. But he'd have to be quite a short fellow, actually, because there's not much room back there.
Day 4.
Oh, that's right. So I'm off to Heathrow. I'm going to go to Scotland, but I can't actually drive this car all the way to Scotland. It's only got 62 miles on its range, and Scotland's about 600 miles away.
Woohoo! 50 miles an hour! I've just come off the M4, and I am a bit shaky because I was the slowest thing on the road doing 52 miles an hour. And if I got into any trouble whatsoever, I just couldn't accelerate out of it.
I eventually made it to Heathrow, where I was delighted to learn that they could charge the Twizy's batteries while I was away. So when I got back, I knew I'd have enough charge to get home.
I think it's quite funny, but I'm actually rather pleased to see her because she's so cute.
In the sunshine, I was warming to the Twizy.
Do you like it?
It should be seen as an alternative to a scooter, not as a replacement for a car. No matter what the man on the street might think, my week was up and we ended on a high.
I'm sad to see it go because I really like it. It's cute, it's easy to drive and it is fun. But I'd like it even more if it was properly protected against the weather. That or I move to Barbados.
Okay, here we go. We're going to give it the big one up this one.
That's not better than mine.
It is because there's a smaller gap.
It is, but it's not bad.
Secretly in my mind was the desire to keep going until one of us bent the car.